I've spent many hours playing Splatoon on Wii U, so I was more than excited to give the Testfire for the sequel a try. The idea of playing Splatoon on the go or in the comfort of your own bed is a dream come true. In short, it is more of the same, but like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. While the Testfire was more so a server test than an actual demo, there was enough substance to gauge what to expect when it's officially released. First, some notes about the graphics. The game looks like Splatoon 1.5, except with a shinier finish. Needless to say, it looks great, bright and colorful, and it oozes all that wonderful Nintendo charm. Character designs look much better this time around as well. Although you weren't able to customize your character during the Testfire, you could still see all sorts of different outfits and hairstyles that were added. The only available mode was Turf War, a mode in which the objective is to cover as much of the stage with your colored ink before the time runs out to beat the opposing team. There were 4 weapons to choose from, 3 old and 1 new. The first was the classic Splatter Shot. It still plays exactly the same, and of course all stats were default. I can't wait until I'm able to customize everything fully. For people new to Splatoon, this is the best weapon to choose from to get a feel of decent range and decent damage dealing. The sub-weapon for the Splatter Shot is the returning Burst Bomb, which explodes with a splat of ink. It isn't strong enough to finish off an enemy, but it helps cover a small amount of area with ink. The special weapon was the new Tenta Missiles. It locks onto multiple enemies and shoots missiles from above, although they are slow enough to easily dodge. Next was the fan favorite Splat Roller. It was OP in the first one, and now it has been overpowered even more. Now you can jump and attack, flinging ink in a greater distance. The roller is an instant kill if you roll up an enemy, and it only takes 1 or 2 good flings of ink to kill an enemy a few feet away from you. The sub-weapon here was the devastating suction bombs. They were my favorite to use in the first one, and here they are still just as great. They take a few seconds to explode, but once they do, they cover a greater area of ink compared to the burst bomb, and deal more damage. The special weapon was the new Splashdown. Basically, the character will jump up and slam into the ground, killing anyone nearby. The third weapon available was the Splat Charger. I must admit I sucked with it in the first one, and it's more of the same for me in part 2. This is the weapon for those with patience and like to attack from afar. The sub-weapon used was the Splat Bomb, and nothing much has changed for that either. The special weapon was another new move called the Stingray. I was confused on how this worked because I didn't seem to have any control of a long and continuous line of ink being fired. It just seemed odd and slow to me. And finally, a new weapon, the Splat Dualies. 2 smaller guns in each hand, but you can't aim them both separately, which would be pretty neat to do. You can also dodge roll when using these weapons, which would make for intense close-range battles. The sub-weapon used was called a curling bomb. You know, like that one Winter Olympic sport. It reminded me of the Seeker from the first Splatoon. It's a good way to travel through ink as a squid as you follow the trail. The special weapon was Inkjet, which allows you to hover and shoot your enemies from a greater advantage point. There were 2 maps chosen at random, but to be honest, they weren't very memorable. Anyway, Splatoon 2 is going to be a day one buy for me, and surely for anyone that enjoyed the first one. I also cannot wait to play the new story mode, and hopefully see a return of the Squid Sisters.